Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yandan with Evening News. The headlines. Nagaland registers highest single-day spike of 22 COVID-19 cases. One female returnee sent to Jaluki yesterday was among the 22 tested positive. Health Ministry issues guidelines for safe ear, nose and throat practice amidst COVID-19 pandemic. And ration card portability under One Nation, One Ration Card begins in Dimapur, covering 76 fair price shops in the first phase. In one of the highest spike of COVID-19 cases in Nagaland since 25th of last month, Nagaland today reported another 22 confirmed cases, taking the tally to 80. According to the Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Panyopom, they are all returnees of Chennai. He said that out of the 171 tests conducted at Naga Hospital Authority, Kohima and Dibrugarh, 22 were found positive. Among the 22 new confirmed cases, 18 are male and 4 female. All are asymptomatic. As per the COVID-19 War Room Nagaland data, out of the total 80 positive cases in the state, 78 patients are in between the age group of 18 to 44 years, while 2 patients in between 0 to 17 years, having a total of 56 male and 24 female. Meanwhile, in yet another negligence of the standard operating procedure, a woman quarantined at a government facility in Dimapur was sent to Jaluki along with 16 others in government transport yesterday, even as her test result was awaited. After testing positive, she is now admitted at COVID-19 Hospital Jaluki. State Nodal Officer for Integrated Disease Surveillance Program, Dr. Nyan Kikon said the test result of the woman who is in her early 20s and had returned from Chennai recently emerged positive this morning along with 21 others. She is asymptomatic but has been isolated, the official said, adding that all those in close contact with her would be tested for COVID-19. Exclusively talking to AIR News Kohima today, Medical Department spokesperson Dimapur Dr. Imti admitted that mismanagement in transportation of returnees is due to the similarity of the returnee's name in the specimen referral form. Deputy Commissioner Peran Senti Wapangaya informed that the perimeter of COVID-19 Hospital Jaluki, Jawaharlal Nehru Vidyalaya and Government Middle School is now declared as containment zone. The DC added that the other 16 returnees are kept under observation in the Institute Quarantine Center. It may be mentioned that as per the new SOP of the state issued on June 1, stated that all returnees would continue to remain in quarantine centers in Dimapur and Kohima until the COVID-19 tests results are done. The central government today said the recovery rate reached to 47.99% in the country and the total number of recovered people from coronavirus reached to 104,107. Health and Family Welfare Ministry said the total number of COVID-19 cases in the country has been reported to be 216,919, while the registered total number of deaths have taken the nationwide toll to 6,075. The fatality rate is 2.80%. Opposition leader T.R. Zeliang today appealed to the citizens of Bedin district not to panic but take adequate precautionary measures as advised by the Health Department. He was speaking at installation and inauguration program of TrueNat machine at ADC office Jaluki. Saying that there is no cure yet, Zeliang said the important thing is to test and be able to segregate the positive ones from the negative to contain the virus. The equipment was purchased and donated to Bedin District Designated COVID Hospital, CHC Jaluki, by Leader of Opposition, while other components were donated by Zuan officials of the district. Deputy Commissioner Mon Thawasilal K today inaugurated the fully automatic biochemistry analyzer and hematology analyzer at District Hospital Mon. The DC informed that the machines were procured through the funding received from Corporate Social Responsibility Initiatives and donated by advisor Noge Wangnao and other well-wishers. The DC said that a biochemistry analyzer tests the functioning of kidney, liver, lipid profile, and uric acid level. The hematology analyzer is for testing of red blood cells and white blood cells count. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. The Union Health Ministry has issued guidelines for safe ear, nose and throat (ENT) practice amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The guidelines are aimed at minimizing the spread of COVID-19 infection among ENT doctors, nursing staff, support staff, patients and their attendants. The guideline says all patients entering the ENT outpatients department OPD will be thermal screened, and patients having symptoms suggestive of COVID-19, whether ENT or respiratory symptoms, should be seen in a separate COVID-19 screening clinic and not in the ENT OPD. The implementation of ration card portability under One Nation, One Ration Card has started in the state from yesterday, covering 76 fair price shops, FPS, in Dimapur in the first phase. Director of Food and Civil Supplies, Dimapur, Asangla Imti, in a notification said the exercise will be rolled out in phased manner for the remaining FPSs in other districts of the state, stating that FPS earmarked in the first phase should ensure implementation of the program. She said only National Food Security Act (NFSA) beneficiaries identified through Aadhaar-based biometric authentication on electronic point of sale devices installed at the FPS can avail the entitlement of the subsidized food grade. She also directed the earmarked FPSs or Union or Urban Village Council to abide by the directive, failing which necessary action will be initiated against the erring FPSs. The ration card portability will remain active in all the 76 earmarked FPSs at Dimapur, where NFSA beneficiaries can avail their food grains from any of the 76 FPSs using the same ration card. Nagaland Baptist Church Council has called upon all the associations and their churches to hold a day of prayer from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday, commencing with the ringing of the church bells at 7 a.m. In a release, Reverend Dr. Zelho Keho requested associations leaders to plan in their own creative ways to sustain the prayer day. The World Environment Day will be observed tomorrow under the theme Biodiversity with a view to promote environmental awareness. Commemorating the event, the Kohima Forest Division for the first time initiated the innovative approach of online competition across the state. The competitions include paintings, short stories, poems and posters for school children and painting and articles in open category. Amid COVID-19 pandemic and due to the lockdown, the online competition has reached out to over 5,000 students, while 1,000 entries were parents and teachers from across the state as well as from outside the state. All the entries for different categories were judged by juries from the division and eminent journalist and writer Rita Grocha. All the winners were awarded with cash prize and citations. Directorate of School Education Nagaland has informed that new admissions for Class 11 in all the government higher secondary schools, GHSS, in the state will commence from 10th of this month. In this regard, the Directorate said that there will be a single online admission portal for all the GHSS. Students or parents can log in to the GHSS admission portal through the department's website education.nagaland.gov.in and submit applications for any number of schools and streams of their choice. The applications can be submitted only from 10th to 16th of this month, along with upload copies of HSLC admit card and mark sheet. Those who face difficulties using the online facility may download admission form from the portal and submit the duly filled-in forms to the respective schools on or before the 16th of June. Admission fee to be paid and particulars of bank accounts of respective schools and other further details will be made available through the admission portal. And now it's 20 news. Here are the main points again. Nagaland registers highest single-day spike of 22 COVID-19 cases. One female returnee sent to Jaluki yesterday was among the 22 tested positive. Health Ministry issues guidelines for safe ear, nose and throat practice amidst COVID-19 pandemic. And ration card portability under One Nation, One Ration Card begins in Dimapur, covering 76 fair price shops in the first phase. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.